Hello, welcome. Today we'll start in a nice comfortable seat. You can close your eyes if you'd like, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears, just letting everything from the day go, and begin to find your breath. Inhaling deep through the nose, filling up the belly with air, and exhaling either through the mouth or through the nose, letting it all go. Again, a nice deep inhale through the nose, exhaling and letting it go. For the next minute or so, we'll just continue to maintain that nice steady breath, releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Alright, and you can open your eyes if you'd like. Just start to wiggle it out a little, rolling those shoulders. And on our next inhale, we'll inhale those arms up above the head. We're going to interlace the fingers with pointer fingers up and just begin to sway side to side, working that side body. Please try to keep your hips grounded to the mat. So if you can't go over very far, that's okay. We're just trying to loosen up the spine a little bit. If you can, try and match the movement with your breath. Try not to hold your breath here. Come to center and bring those hands back behind you, interlacing the fingers. I'm going to turn to the side here so you can see. We'll interlace those fingers behind and then pull those shoulders back, gently dropping the neck back, and then gently dropping it forward. Please be mindful of your neck here. And again, maintain that breath. This is your practice. You move however it feels good. Then we're going to bring our arms out wide with that inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to wrap into a deep self-hug. Reaching those arms out wide, squeezing those shoulders together, and inhaling into a deep hug, wrapping around. Inhale those arms out, exhale. We're really trying to pull those shoulders apart as we come into this hug. This is a modified cat-cow seated with a little bit of arm movement. One more time, inhale, open up, and come back to center. This time we'll go into a gentle spinal twist, inhaling those arms up. And as you exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind. If you'd like an extra stretch in the neck, you can gently look behind you. Again, try to maintain that breath here. We'll inhale back to center, arms up. And this time we'll go the opposite way, left hand to right knee, right hand behind. And if you'd like that gentle stretch in your neck, you can look behind you and breathe. And we'll inhale back to center, arms up. And this time we'll interlace the fingers again, grabbing behind the head, gently pulling that neck forward. You can put as little or as much pressure as you'd like. Just please be mindful of where your body is today. And then gently lift that neck back up. And we are now going to go into our first posture that we'll hold for the 2 minutes. We have a couple different options here. Option 1, we'll bring that leg out at a bit of an angle, not right in front of you, tucking that left insole of the foot into your thigh. Or if you want to go a little deeper on the stretch, something a little different, you can bring the leg out right in front of you and then bring that, bend that knee and bring your left leg over your right thigh. So 2 options. They're going to be a little bit different stretch. This is where we start the trees part of our flow, or of our sequence, excuse me. We'll inhale for length, nice long spine. I'm going to set the timer here. 2 minutes will be here. Find your edge, find where you want to be. You can stay up or you can walk your hands out. And then just begin to find that breath again. Try to keep those shoulders away from your ears. Smile if you'd like. We're doing yoga, yay. And hold. Not your breath, just the pose. Keep on breathing. If you have your left leg crossed over your right, you are going to bring that bottom of the foot to the inside, bringing the right leg out a little, inhaling those arms up, dropping the left hand behind you, and you're just going to push up on that left knee into a gentle back bend. This is one of my favorite modified back bends. Just releasing any tension that you may have built up in that lower back, being bent over in that forward fold. And we'll move on to the other side. Shake those legs out if you'd like. Again, we have the 2 options. You can keep the leg out to an angle, tucking your bottom of foot to the inner thigh and walking forward there. Or you can join me for the second option, bending the right knee, placing the ankle over the left thigh. Inhaling for length, nice long spine. Let me set my watch, and as we exhale, you can stay up nice and tall, or you can walk down to your feet, your shin. Just try and keep that spine long, shoulders away from the ears. If you're holding any tension anywhere, try and release that. And just come back to that breath that we've been working with for the practice. All right, and we'll walk our hands back in toward the thighs, bringing that right foot to the inside of the left thigh, inhaling those arms up. We're going to go into a modified back bend again, bringing that right hand down behind and lifting those hips up and stretching back as far as you can go, or whatever feels good in your body. Make sure you're breathing here. And we'll release down. You can bring those legs out again, shake them out if you'd like. And we will go into a seated butterfly here. So grounding your pelvis to the mat, bringing the bottoms of the feet together. The closer you bring your feet to your pelvis, the deeper the stretch is going to be. Inhale for length, nice long spine. You can stay up, or as you exhale, you can begin to fold over. Again, try to keep those shoulders away from the ears. Try not to hunch into this posture, nice long spine. If you are over, we're going to work our hands back in, bringing the knees together. You can bring the hands back behind you with the knees bent, and we'll just drop them side to side. Once again, just releasing any tension built up. And when you're ready, we're going to make our way over to our stomachs. So we're going to counter all of those folds with a back bend, a small back bend. We're coming up into Cobra. So we'll come up on our forearms, shoulders over elbows. We're going to spread the fingers wide, gripping the hands into the mat. Nice long neck. You can look up at the top of your mat if you'd like. Feet are out to the width of the mat. And just come back to that breath. Try not to drop your neck, which is exactly what I am doing here, which is what you don't want to do. Make sure you're breathing. Alright, and we will gently lower all the way down. You can fold your arms one on top of the other, place your head like a pillow, bending the knees, and then we're just going to drop the feet side to side. This is that windshield wiper. And then we're going to flip over onto our backs. And this time go into reclined trees and butterflies. There was a point to the name of the sequence. So this time we're going to bend that left knee, bringing the bottom of the left foot into the right thigh. So just like if we were seated or if we were standing, kind of adjust. Just try and keep your full spine, shoulders, everything grounded to the mat. And we're going to bring those arms up into a cactus shape, palms facing up. And just come back to that breath, nice and steady. we'll gently bring that left knee up, keeping it bent, bending the right knee, and then just dropping them side to side. This time we'll outstretch that left leg, bottom of the right sole into the left thigh. Adjust if you need to. Spine is grounded to the mat, shoulders are grounded to the mat. Bringing those hands up into cactus shape, palms facing up. And just come back to your breath. Okie dokie, we'll gently lift that right knee into center, bending the left knee, and once again, dropping those knees side to side. This time, we're going to go into that reclined butterfly, bringing the bottoms of the feet together, letting the knees gently drop out to the side. Once again, spine is nice and flat, shoulders are grounded to the mat. You can play around with your arms this time if you want to bring them up by your head into the cactus shape. You can, or you can just drop them down by your sides, palms facing up. This is the final posture before we go into Shavasana, relaxation. Gently push those knees back together. And then we're going to keep the knees together and walk the feet out to the edge of the mat, just dropping the knees in. This is just another counter pose. And just take a couple deep breaths here. And then we'll walk those feet back into center, bringing the knees in toward the chest, and then just rocking side to side, gently massaging that lower back. If you'd like, you can pull yourself up, give yourself a big hug, thank your body, mind, and breath for everything it did for you during your practice. And then when you're ready, just allow your body to gently sink into the earth. Legs falling out to the side, arms by your sides, palms facing up. You can close your eyes. And just coming back to that steady breath. Enjoying these last few minutes of quiet, the relaxation before we close our practice. We're going to begin to invite some movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. If you'd like, reaching those hands up above your head, and then just stretching that full body out, tippy toes to fingertips. I have a little bit limited space here, but it's doable. And then just take your time waking up. You can bring those knees into the chest. When you're ready, gently dropping over to the side, using your arm as a pillow if you'd like, and then making your way into a seat. You can bring your hands into prayer if you'd like. Thank you for sharing your love, your light, and your energy with me today. Namaste.